most of my primary school, I was always the last. I was always number last. The only time my dad caned me was once when I failed the English composition. I was sentenced twice, but jailed once. Yeah. And I was jailed in committee marks.
There has been claims of cartels. That ministry who are siphoning public funds.
We are the ones who gave you that information. Where did you get that information?
We had it when you appeared before Parliament, actually.
We are the ones who gave it to you.
No, that is what now we want to hear.
It is true. We are the ones who gave it to you. So
you should gave it
you should
to
be
us.
clapping for us. You should be telling us, oh,
Kenyans, where are you? Are you clapping to?
Finally, we know.
A very beautiful Thursday katika Mfahamu Kiongozi, where we get an opportunity each and every Thursday kusikia story na historia different leaders, and today we find ourselves here kusikia story ya mmoja wa viongozi ambao nimekuwa nikiona katika kazi yangu, na zaidi jina lake likitajwa, you've heard him not once not twice katika masuala ya madaktari, na siku hii ya leo anaongoza kama katibu the principal secretary Health and Medical Services, Bwana Oluga, and any other leader you'd like us to talk to, hear their story, ni kwa 222047 mitandao ya kijamii @TV47 Kenya pale Facebook na ukurasa wetu wa X. Kauli yako siku zote inakubalika na sisi hapa tutamtafuta. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity this evening to hear your story. How have you been?
Asante Liz.
Congratulations.
Asante, thank you so much.
Imekuwa muda. Let me take you down memory lane. We all know you from leadership, especially when you were leading the Doctors Union and Nairobi Metropolitan. And here you are as the principal secretary in health. But then where do you come from? And how was life like for you? Did you just grow in a beautiful family which had everything?
Yeah, every family is beautiful. So I grew up in a beautiful family, but a humble one. I grew up in a place called Okela.
Okela means?
Okela actually means crabs. Okela. But it means crabs. But it's Luo. Okay. So I think that place must have been swampy or something. I don't know.
Probably.
But this is in Rarieda, in Siaya County. And that's where I was born. I didn't go to nursery school.
Why?
I went to class 1 in 3rd term. My dad was a teacher, but he wasn't teaching in the same school. But I was fond of him, so I would accompany him to where he was teaching. I was young, and when I went to school, it was more because I couldn't remain at home, so my brother was going and I had to go with them to school.
So you learned a lot before your time.
I used to read newspapers for my father, and I also used to read books. He used to love reading books. So he used to put me to read books and newspapers for him. And sometimes I would also go when he's teaching and I'm right there in the, he used to go with me to school, so he's teaching a class, but I'm playing somewhere there. So that's the life. Then I went to this school for 8 years, up to class 8. Along the way, my dad died when I was very young, when I was in class 6.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. And I think that's the time I started to be conscious about now the things I need to do. I think that really hit me because he also molded me in many ways. We used to talk a lot and used to story. He loved history. He made me read a lot of history books when I was still a child. And also he loved English. He used to teach English language. So he made me write compositions and things like that. In fact, most of my primary school, I was always the last. I was always number last. The only time my dad caned me was once when I failed the English composition. And then he told me something that is profound, that I remember up to date, that you can fail so many things in life, but you should never ever fail to communicate. Everything else you can fail. Everything else you can fail. But no communication. But as long as you know how to communicate, you'll be good. Yeah. And
you
then
said you were used to number last.
I was always number last.
Why number last?
36 out of 36. In fact, I think the best I ever. Okay, so early primary, class 1, 2, I tried bit. I was somehow top 10. But from class 3, 4, I was number last until class 6 again. I think maybe I wasn't just serious about education. And it's not about not being serious about education. I just never gave it attention. So this thing about being a doctor actually came from my father. So when he passed on, I said, okay, so I'll be a doctor. My dad said I can be a doctor. So I started to work hard. Actually, within 2 years, I moved from being number last to being the best in the school.
Within 2 years?
Yeah, from class 6. By class 7, I think I was getting to the top 10. By class 8, I was the best in the
With
school.
that dream now of being a doctor?
Yeah.
After primary?
Maranda.
Being the best student from that school?
Yeah, I was, no, I didn't start as the best in Maranda, but I ended up as the best. Yeah.
Some of the key things you remember in Maranda High School?
Oh, Maranda is it's a good school. Yeah, the board of Maranda paid my school fee because now my dad had died sometime, the money had gone. We were just with our mom. We were very many. We just used to work in people's chambers so that we can make ends meet. So we couldn't pay school fee.
Family of how many people?
A family of, that time 8, but my elder sister died when I was in Form 2. So now we are 7.
Being the firstborn or second?
No, I'm in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
And life was not easy.
Life has been difficult.
Umesema kibarua umepiga.
Sama. I've worked in people's chambers to make ends meet. I know it.
Still carrying your dream of being a doctor?
Yeah.
When you went to university, did you ever think of changing this?
I after Form 4, I went to work for a bakery. So I know how to bake bread very well. I worked in a bakery for 2 years.
Next time I come to where you are, I'm expecting a bread.
Don't worry. I can know how to bake bread very well. So I used to work for a bakery. So I went to. So there was this thing about when you finish, because I got an A.
Yes.
I got an A plan, and then the default choice is you go become what we call untrained teacher. I was like, no, I want to do something different. So I went to be an accounts clerk. And there was this small bakery. It was a branch of United Millers.
How much was your salary?
In Sondu. My salary, they promised me to pay me 5,000 per month that time. That was 2003. So I went in there. They never even paid me, I think,
Ulifanya free.
You don't know what a contract is. You're told you come work, you go work. And I am always working. I love work.
Yeah.
So I went in there and I was like, no. I'm an accounts clerk, but I have time, so I can join the bakers and bake. So I used to bake with them. And that was good because then I could also tell this 90 kg of flour and this much of oil can produce this much of loaves of bread.
Yes.
So I worked there. I even used to sometimes go distribute bread. I was riding bicycles distributing bread around Sondu, Nyakach area, Nyabondo area, so I know that place very well. Or sometimes I would follow the people who are distributing bread to collect money from the shops. So I did that work for 2 years.
And still you are never paid?
Of course, it used to delay. Sometimes it would take 3 months. Sometimes, but you know, when you're working in a bakery, you eat the bread. Sometimes so
you're okay.
Yeah, then I started to do a bit more work also. I introduced this scones bag. I tried to do a lot of things just to make the business more viable. But in making the business more viable, there would be some small commissions here and there. I would make some small money outside of my 5,000 salary, which never came. But it helped me when I went to the university because they continued paying me my arrears. When I went to the university.
Installments.
Yeah, so 2005 I joined medical school, Moi University. And I was now in Moi University. Again, I got a scholarship from Indiana in the United States. Because coming from a background where you're not even able to afford much. But that time, at least, I had some small savings because of my work in the bakery. But I'm so grateful to Indiana Mwangaza Scholarship for this. So I was in Moi University until 2010. In between, I was one of the best students there. So I got an opportunity to go to the United States for 2 months to experience a different healthcare system. So I grew a lot of passion for policy leadership at that level. And I remember even inviting Nyong'o. Nyong'o was the Minister for Medical Services. He came to Eldoret when I was a medical student. And he addressed us, and he was with us for 3 hours. And we kept asking him questions. Yeah. And you know, at some point I really sympathized with him because, you know, students can be, the passion can be too much.
Yes.
And I had to calm them down. Tell them, no, you see, this is our guest.
Let's calm down.
We have to treat him nicely.
Yes.
Because you can imagine how many ministers can come to talk to students and sit for 3 hours. And so that was kind of Nyong'o. But then something lit that time, that are we going to graduate and be doctors in such a system? So we started to form groups and to rally, what can we do? And at that time, the Constitution of Kenya was being made. So this was 2009 going into 2010. And remember, our Constitution was passed in 2010.
Yes.
So that is how we invited now the current judge, Njoki Dungo. She was in the court of, she was that time in the committee of experts, to come and talk to us about the Constitution. She talked to us about the Constitution, and it lit me that, oh, so there's something here. 2011, we formed the union. So you can see the journey. So I was moving with my constituency from students, now they're becoming doctors.
And here we are
formed
now.
the union. I go to Vihiga, I become a secretary of a branch. Then things happened. 2014, my same constituency who voted me as president of medical students, they voted me as the secretary general of the union, the youngest that time.
I remember.
Yeah, and that's how the journey began. So 2014, I became the secretary general of the union. And I did that for quite some time.
We knew your name. Actually, I didn't know whether we would adapt another name away from your name. How did you find it doing such?
It was rough.
Yes.
Yeah, it was rough, but it was also fulfilling. Yeah.
What are some of the worst days you while serving there? Jail. How many times?
I was sentenced twice, but jailed once. Yeah. And I was jailed in committee max. I think you don't want jail even for your worst enemy. Yeah.
How was it?
It was bad.
We only hear of committee.
Yeah. And I was put with the criminals, you know, the hardest of criminals. So I was put in where there's the hardest of criminals. And yeah, it's bad. But when I went in there, 2 things happened. The warders treated me very nicely, and the prisoners treated me even better. I think they were like, yeah, this guy is son of Aaron. So they treated
He's not wronged anyone.
He's not wronged anyone.
Were you married?
No, not that time.
Because that would have been difficult.
Yeah.
When did you get married?
2018.
How did you meet this wonderful person?
I'd known her. I met her slightly after that in 2017 through common friends. She had just finished her master's in the London School of Economics, coming back.
I was waiting to hear another doctor.
No, not doctor. Yeah.
How has it been for you, being married and doing what
wonderful.
you do?
You get a sense of you get anchored. You get a sense of calmness, people to lean on. Yeah, I think life becomes different.
Is it a beautiful place to be in?
Very beautiful.
How many kids do you have?
2. 2 beautiful, a boy and a girl.
You were the SG of doctors, and now you're on the other side. where it has to be implemented. You were calling for that outside. Now you're here. Everyone is calling for you to implement whatever
I
they
am
want.
implementing.
How?
As you can see, the doctors are not calling for me to implement.
But
I've already implemented. They are very rich.
I know.
3.5 billion shillings in their pockets.
And you consider that a great achievement?
Because I wrote the CBA, I signed it. I know it. I understand it more than the doctors. In fact, I think I understand it. Yeah. From page to page. I even understand what it's meant to do, not just understand it. And I always tell them that the reason why we are fighting for this thing is not for you. It's so that our patients can get the best. It's so that they can treat people the way people want to be treated. I mentioned to you my elder sister died when I was in Form 2. She died during childbirth. Why? Because there was no doctor. So it's always, for me, my passion that we treat doctors well so that they can treat people well. And I hope that they never forget that, because that's what I used to say when I was Secretary General. That's what I'm doing now.
There is also the question of late disbursements, especially to the hospitals where those patients are going. And many Kenyans, you've had these complaints, even for mothers getting stuck in hospitals, among other many complaints. What are you doing about that?
We are in a very good space when it comes to the Social Health Authority. A long time ago, people used to complain. Patients used to complain. Right now, it's not the patients complaining. There are two groups of people complaining. One are the hospitals, some hospitals, not all. Number two are the politicians. These hospitals that are complaining were used to what we call freebies. They don't want a lot of scrutiny. They were used to something we call capitation, where NHIF would pay you for a population that does not come for care. Now we are paying you only when people have come there for care. They will say that the reimbursements are late. But the law, which the contract they have signed, says that you wait for 90 days. They're not even waiting for 90 days. So sometimes the hospital will tell you, I have submitted my claims to SHA, they have not paid me. But how long have you waited? Like right now, in this month of November, we are now paying we are going to clear the debt for September. Now, and any professional to challenge me, whether you are having Jubilee, whether you are having Madison, whether you are having CIC, whether you are having SIGNET or Aetna or Bupa, International Insurance, I want anyone in this country to challenge me on any insurance, private or public, in the entire African continent
that is working like
that has paid within 3 months. SHA has paid within
2 months.
We are now on the 14th, we are going to settle bills for September. Then now October will remain. We will pay October in December. You see? So I think the country needs to know what is important for them. We need to separate wheat from chaff.
There has been claims of our non-existent hospitals which also are receiving these reimbursements. And I know the health ministry, there has been claims of cartels. That ministry who are siphoning public funds. I'm seated here also wondering what you're doing about that. And all Kenyans are all ears listening to you.
We are the ones who gave you that information. Where did you get that information?
We had it when you appeared before Parliament, actually.
We are the ones who gave it to you.
No, that is what now we want to hear. It is true.
We are the ones who gave it to you.
So you gave it to us.
You should be clapping for us. You should be telling us, oh,
Kenyans, where are you? Are you clapping to?
Finally, we know. The NHIF used to be manual. The claims used to be, you write documents and then you submit. Whether those documents meant that patients have been treated, you don't know. As now we have a digital system. Now the digital system, if Oluga has come to your hospital and you treat him, 2 weeks later, of course there's a lot. There are so many Kenyans who go to the hospitals, hundreds of thousands, if not 1 million every day. So now if people go, there's a footprint. Within 2 weeks we will know, you said that you did a cesarean section on that person. Okay. Where is the notes? Where is this? Where is this? Because those things are supposed to be real time. But then we give people 14 days to submit what we call missing documents. Maybe somebody was an emergency, you're rushing them. 14 days, you're like, okay, so where's the doctor's notes? Where's the theater? This your hospital. Like, let me give you a very good example. You find a hospital where all their deliveries are cesarean sections. So we start to put a question mark. It can't be that every woman who comes here is having a cesarean section. So we start to investigate you. Those are the things people also say that we are not paying them. So we stop paying you and we start to investigate you. You find Oluga is a doctor in your hospital, but at one point you're saying, oh, this Oluga was also admitted in the same hospital that they work. But that same day, Oluga was also working. So how was he a patient admitted and also working? So some people are admitting their own staff. And you said, no, there's fraud here. Or you find a set of patients. Oluga was in hospital A and he was also in hospital B. That means these hospitals are colluding. So that is fraud. So we are the ones who gave Kenyans that data. So they should be clapping for us and telling us, oh, finally we have very transparent people. Which is true. I am a very honest person. I'm very transparent. So we tell you, oh, Kenyans, listen, this is the information. You can also check for us because there are 16,000 hospitals in Kenya, 9,000 that are with SHA. I mean, it is just okay for you to tell me whether in Turkana, the hospital that claimed that they gave you a service does not exist. It's okay because this is how we develop our country. And because of that, we have tightened the noose. You know the files that we sent, 1,800 files that we sent to the DCI. You know people have been arraigned in court. You know that. As we speak. It has never happened before.
The questions I'm going to ask, I need just one word answer. Your favorite drink? Wait.
By the way, Smirnoff Black Ice.
Smirnoff Black Ice.
It's a drink for ladies, but that's my favorite drink. Imagine I do.
If a random place I can find you.
A random place you can find me? Very random place you can find me?
Yes.
I think you're likely to find me at work. But yeah, but I also play golf. Yeah, not often nowadays, but I do.
Your favorite person?
My favorite person? From a leaders or just...
Whichever category.
My favorite person is my wife. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to miss that. If you were to change career, which other career would you go for?
I would be a preacher. I have said that before, and yes.
A preacher?
I used to be a Bible study coordinator in school, and I also used to lead the men's fellowship when I was in the university for 6 years, actually.
One thing you would like to change about your life?
One thing I would like to change about my life, I would like to be a bit more easy. I would like to be a bit yo-yo, you know.
Your favorite music?
I love rumba. Yeah, but I also listen to gospel a lot. But I love rumba.
Your favorite meal?
I love chapati. Although nowadays, you know, when you get, I'm 40 now. When you get to 40 now, the metabolism and the weight, now you start to, you know, and you could take 3 now, even half is too much. Yeah, but I love chapati, and I love very simple things. I love chapati beans. Yeah, I know to explain. I love fish, but yeah.
Your chapati beans. Yeah. Your favorite exercises? I
walk.
Your favorite?
Yeah, I walk. I used to play hockey in school. I have a mark for it. That's how I got my mark. Yeah. I used to be a hockey player, but now my favorite is
you walk. Like how many kilometers?
I do 5 kilometers 3 times a week. Yeah.
I understand why. Since I saw you, you're just the same way.
Yeah.
And today, your favorite ride?
My favorite ride? What's that?
Your car? You're playing?
Oh, yeah. No. I'm a Subaru guy. I have a blue Subaru that I've always had since time immemorial. In fact, I think when I was Secretary General, many doctors bought Subaru. They need to pay me royalties because I was driving one. I still have it. Yeah.
Your last Google search?
My last Google search? Wow. Can I remember? I nowadays use more of Chat GTP
TP.
than Google.
What was your last chat GTP
My
request?
last one, I was looking for a framework for negotiations between countries.
Your nickname?
I used to be called Oredo in school, in primary, for Fred, because my name is Frederick Ouma Oluga. So I used to be called Oredo. But I doubt anyone, if you don't, yeah, that was it. Now, when I was Secretary General, people used to call me you guy.
You guy.
Yeah, yeah,
And
you guy.
You guy.
Yeah, because I say you guy a lot. Or Oluga.
Oluga.
Some people used to say Oluga, people used to call me you guy.
You guy, Oluga, thank you so much for giving thank you for giving me an opportunity to hear your story. I know I would have done much better with time,
it's all right.
but I appreciate
Thank you.
at least getting an opportunity. I know you had a lot to do today, and you still have a lot, but we wish you the very, very best. It's beautiful seeing young people succeed. And if you succeed in this ministry, the world and Kenya at large succeeds.
Young people need to succeed, but I'll leave them by just asking one thing. In 2063, Kenya will be 100 years. You can calculate how old you are that time. The question is, what would you have contributed to Kenya by that time?
Thank you. That's a good challenge. What would you have contributed by 2063? I'm Elizabeth Mutuko. Thank you for watching TV47. I believe today you're inspired. Any other leader you'd like us to go for? 22047, our social handles, and we'll definitely get them. Goodbye. Keep it TV47.